Saint Rita of Cascia, the saint of the impossible.
Welcome to the official podcast of the Catholic Crusade, a Catholic prayer and evangelical ministry dedicated to spreading prayer, faith, and the gospel throughout the world.
In the quiet hills of Umbria, Italy, a remarkable woman's life unfolded in the 14th century. One so extraordinary that she would become known throughout the Catholic world as the Saint of the Impossible. Saint Rita of Cassia's journey from an obedient daughter to a grieving widow, bereaved mother, and finally a devoted nun reveals a soul of extraordinary faith and perseverance in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. Born Margherita Lotti in 1381 in the small village of Roccaporena, Rita was blessed with devout parents who instilled in her a deep love for God. From her earliest years, Rita demonstrated an unusual piety, often seeking solitude for prayer. Though she felt called to religious life, her parents arranged her marriage to Paolo Mancini, a man known for his volatile temperament, when she was just 12 years old. Rita's marriage lasted 18 years and was marked by significant hardship. Paolo's harsh character made their home life difficult, yet Rita responded not with bitterness, but with patience and love. Her gentle influence gradually softened her husband's heart, leading to his eventual conversion. The violent feuds that plagued the region during this tumultuous period of Italian history eventually claimed Paolo's life when he was murdered by a rival family. In the aftermath of this tragedy, Rita faced another challenge. Her teenage sons were determined to avenge their father's death, as was customary in that time and culture. Knowing that revenge would jeopardize her sons' eternal souls, Rita prayed an extraordinary prayer that God would take her sons rather than allow them to commit mortal sin. Within a year, both young men died of illness, reconciled to God and forgiven of their enemies. While devastating, Rita recognized this as God's merciful response to her prayers. Now alone, Rita sought admission to the Augustinian convent in nearby Cascia. Her request was denied 3 times, first because she was a widow, and later because some of the nuns were related to her husband's killers. Where others might have abandoned hope, Rita persisted. Legend tells us that one night, Rita was miraculously transported into the convent by her patron saints, St. John the Baptist and St. Nicholas of Tolentino. When the nuns found her inside the locked building the next morning, they recognized divine intervention and accepted her into their community. For 40 years, Rita lived as an Augustinian nun, dedicating herself to prayer, penance, and works of charity. Her profound mystical experiences included receiving a partial stigmata, a wound on her forehead representing a thorn from Christ's crown. This painful wound, which never healed and emitted an unpleasant odor, became sweet-smelling only when she was in prayer. Perhaps the most famous miracle associated with St. Rita occurred near the end of her life. Bedridden and seriously ill during winter, she asked a visiting relative to bring her a rose from her family garden in Roccaporena. Though the request seemed impossible given the season, the relative discovered a single blooming rose amid the snow-covered garden. This miracle of the winter rose has become Rita's most recognizable symbol, representing God's power to accomplish the impossible through faith. Since her canonization in 1900, Saint Rita has become one of the most popular saints in the Catholic Church. Her feast day on May 22nd draws thousands of pilgrims to her shrine in Cascia, where her incorrupt body remains. People bring roses to be blessed and pray for her intercession in seemingly hopeless situations. Troubled marriages, impossible causes, difficult circumstances, and wounds that seem beyond healing. In our modern world of quick fixes and instant solutions, Saint Rita's life offers a profound counter-witness. Her story reminds us that some of life's greatest challenges require not immediate resolution, but patient endurance, unwavering faith, and persistent prayer. Saint Rita teaches us that no circumstance is truly hopeless when placed in God's hands. Whether facing a troubled relationship, an impossible situation at work, a physical ailment, or a spiritual struggle, her example invites us to persist in prayer and trust in divine providence. As St. John Paul II said during his visit to her shrine, Rita's message from Cascia and from heaven is this: with Christ, everything becomes possible. For those feeling defeated by life's challenges, Saint Rita stands as a powerful intercessor and example. A woman who transformed seemingly insurmountable obstacles into opportunities for grace and who continues to inspire millions. We invite you to join us in a prayer to Saint Rita for any impossible case or special need you are experiencing. Click the prayer link below or visit us on our website or YouTube channel for the prayer to Saint Rita for impossible cases and special needs. May Saint Rita's unwavering faith and intercession bring hope to your heart and the grace needed to face your own seemingly impossible situations.
Thank you for tuning in to our podcast. We invite you to come join us in prayer by visiting our website, thecatholiccrusade.com. You can also find us on YouTube by searching The Catholic Crusade. Until next time, may God bless you and keep you in His grace.